This is a 1955 Nash Statesman four-door sedan. Here's a little explanation of the car. It is a six-cylinder flathead engine. The Ambassador would have the V8. At one time it had air conditioning. Doesn't now, except the swamp cooler. And there's the New Jersey license plate, the old-fashioned type, with the one letter above the other, and then usually at the end there was another letter, but not always. And it was not, it's a kind of a squarish plate. They didn't have standard size plates until 1956. Notice the two-tone color combination. It's very pretty. And there's the Farina badge. Pinin Farina was involved in the styling of this car. Nice interior. Very nice upholstery materials, but notice how the door panels are not all that deluxe. We have some manuals here in the back seat. For some reason they put yellow and green together a lot at Rambler AMC. Notice the nice machined surfaces there on the dash. And this car has the housing for the hydromatic selector, but it has manual transmission. Another example of kind of you can't afford to have separate columns, one for the automatic and one for the manual. That's how they cut costs of the independent manufacturers. They made do with parts and serve a couple purposes. This car has a Continental kit in the back, an option. And of course, back in '55, you had to have two-tone combinations to be competitive, and so Nash stepped up to the plate on that. Now the Hudson of this year would share the same basic body structure. Here's the swamp cooler. You'll see that in a minute. And there's a little explanation here. It's good in dry climates. So in Arizona, New Mexico, desert California, Utah, it would find usage hot, dry weather. There's a mat inside this thing, and it would keep it wet with cold water, and that evaporation would cool the air and thus cool the car. And of course, a lot of homes in the desert had swamp coolers rather than air conditioners. There you go. Statesman Super.